Are you tired of being weighed down? Have you fallen asleep on your health? This is your wake up call with my dad, Keith, my husband, Kyle, and me, Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. This is your wake up call, and it is day 60. Roughly, we are 2 months into this 365-day journey. It is Thursday, which means it is time for Thursday Truth, where we bear it all and share with you about where we're at in our journey. So, time to drop some Thursday Truth. Who wants to make their...
Well, I can start it off. I've been keeping up with several indicators as far as progress goes, and I'll give you a couple of them right now. I'm 2 pounds down for the week, and we've been doing a lot of walking, so I've been tracking my miles. I'm right around 28 miles this week, so we've been doing a lot of walking. So that's 2 truths.
2 truths. You doubled up.
Yeah.
Punched them with 2 truths at once. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give my totals and everything, but I'm in the spirit of 2 truths. So, first, my total for this week, I have weighed, and I am down, which is good. I'm down to 376. So I didn't lose too much, but I'm down. I'm down, and so
How much?
I think my last weigh-in was 377, 378. I think it was 378. I was maintaining because I had went up just a little bit, and I came back down this week. Now, granted, I will say that when I weighed, it was later in the day. Yesterday, I didn't weigh this morning, so I was at 376. So I'm probably, fasting, waking up in the morning fasting. I'm probably lower than that, but 376. Feeling good about that. My next short-term goal is to get down to 370, and then 360 after that, and then 350. So if I get to 350, that'll be 50 pounds down,
Yep.
which would be crazy. So that's confession 1. The truth part 1. The truth part 2 is, I've struggled. For the most part, stuff is getting easier. Cravings aren't really there anymore. It's all mentality. Have a rough day, and my default is to try to eat it away. But that's kind of changing itself. But looking back on the last week, truth is that the appeal of this stuff is going away, and it's still there sometimes. I spent the other day staring at a vending machine at work.
Mm-hmm.
I was hungry, and in fact, it was yesterday. I was just hungry, and I had not prepared adequately enough. I had some vegetables with me, but I was famished. I was hungry, and so that little bit of vegetables and rice didn't hold me over the way I thought it would. And I ended up in front of a vending machine, staring at options, trying to figure out what I could eat. And eventually I just kind of said to myself, who am I kidding? I can't eat anything in here. And so I just turned around and went back to my office and pounded down a few more water few waters before I got out of there, you know, before the day was through so that I could make it to dinner. And then when I got to dinner, I was starving. So, you know, I filled up. But that was my confession. Truth is that food just doesn't have an appeal to me like it did before. And I'm thinking about those goals as I move towards the numbers, they start to drop. I'm more motivated to stay away from that stuff to get to that next short-term goal. So that's my Thursday truth. All right, Ashley.
I'm down 2.5 pounds, which is better than nothing, but I'm not super happy about it. I really wanted a few more this week, but my body, I know that it's changing, and I know that I'm building muscle when I'm doing my walks and stuff, and I've been doing 3 miles every morning, and then another couple, you know, at night. Sometimes I walk around a mile with Kyle around the neighborhood. I'll do another video or, you know, stuff like that. So my clothes are fitting a lot looser, and I know that this week I've been really busy with a church function, and I have not been drinking water like I've been doing the past few months. So I really, 2.5 pounds is fine and all, but I don't know that it's super accurate to where I'm actually at right now.
Yeah. And, you know, that's, we had the discussion the other day. I see it, and I'm proud of you. I see your body composition changing. Clothes are fitting better, and, you know, when you're working muscles you haven't worked in a long time, and you're doing 5-6 miles a day, you're bound to put a little bit of muscle on too. So
yeah, I'm still pretty heavy, so I'm carrying around a lot of weight. It's not,
yeah,
3 miles weighing this much is not easy, you know.
Well,
I mean, it's getting easier, but it's not easy. So
right. I have to kind of psych myself up for our walks.
yeah.
Because by the time I come in from work, I'm just mentally, physically drained, and I have to kind of get pumped up. But yeah, that's one of the other things I see. I just see body composition changing.
Right.
I put on a suit the other day, and it was like I couldn't even hardly keep my pants up, because they're
A lot
just
of your
fitting
pants
loose.
aren't fitting anymore.
Yeah, they're all baggy. I'm going back to the late '90s, early 2000s. The rap scene. So
You're in a sack.
extra baggy pants. I'm gonna start sagging here before too much longer.
Good.
Not intentionally, but
you get to go get some more clothes.
That's right.
well, I've actually got some clothes around here still that I could probably get into. And in fact, I need to this weekend dig up. I tend to hold on to jeans because I know my weight fluctuates.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some jeans around here that are a smaller size that I think I can get into. So I think I've got a brand new pair that I had got for Christmas one year that I just haven't been able to wear yet because they were too small at the time. So,
Oh.
but all right.
Well, good deal.
Thursday Truth. We're chugging along. Man, it's 60 days, almost 2 months, roughly.
Yeah.
That's just.
I'm down. At this point, I'm down 26 pounds. So, it's, again, that is not as fast as I'm wanting this to happen, but, you know, hopefully I'll unlock some more secrets of my body and how I retain weight and stuff and get better. But so 26 pounds in 2 months. If I do 26 more in 2 more months, that's 50 pounds in 4 months, and that's
good.
75 pounds in 6. So even at this rate, I should be 100 pounds down in less than a year. So.
That's right.
I was thinking too, like, it's easy to get discouraged by small weight drops because you think, well, I'm doing all this work, but I'm only losing a little bit of weight. The positive of that is it gives your body time to adjust to when you lose a lot of weight very quickly, your body, especially like your skin and stuff, doesn't have an opportunity to adjust.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I'm trying to think of this in a positive way. Not that I don't want to lose more weight, but if I lose a pound or two, it's still down, but my body can kind of adjust to that a little bit better than if I was losing 10 pounds a week. And now that doesn't mean I don't need to amp it up and try to do more, but it just try to a little bit of a positive spin on it. But 60 days, I am down a total, let's see, I'm 376. I'm probably lower than that. But, 24 pounds in 60 days.
Yep.
So, drop 20 pounds in the first month, which I think when you make drastic changes like we have, tends to happen in the first month. You will lose a lot quicker in that first 30 days than you do in the second. But
and you know what? I still refuse to believe that I've only lost 26 pounds because I still think that first scale was weighing me lighter than I was. Because it was like when I got that new one, the new one was weighing me like 5 to 7 pounds heavier than the other one was.
Yeah.
But like I had to catch up, and I lost 2 weeks in there where I didn't have any loss at all, according to those scales. So, but I can't prove it, so I'm going to keep going with whatever numbers I've got, evidence for. But
well, it makes you wonder what your actual starting weight was, because if you add 5 pounds, I was probably more like 410, 415 by when we first started.
Yeah.
Which I kind of felt like 400 was a stretch to say I started out at 400 pounds, but that's what the scale weighed me at. So,
guys, before you start something like this, do be sure that you've got a reliable scale. I mean, ours has been, that first one we were weighing on was a little sketchy for a while anyway, and then it just really started going crazy. So it really bummed me out when I had to buy a new one when I'd already started this journey. So make sure you've got a good one, one that's accurate and consistent.
Find a single place to put it in your home where you know that the floor is level, where you're going to get the right reading every time. That makes a big difference too. So
it does.
All right.
All right. Well, day 60.
That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth. Thank you for listening. Hit the subscribe button. Find us on social media at Our Heavy House. Get out there and wake up. We'll be back tomorrow with Friday Focus.